Hi, welcome to Quisha's Creative Eats. Today I am going to be preparing a shrimp and quinoa one skillet dish. You're going to first start off by putting 4 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil into a pan. You're going to let that sear and get warm for a little bit before you add your shrimp. Next, you're going to add your 2 pounds of shrimp. You can either use raw shrimp. In this case, I use pre-cooked shrimp because it was what they had at the grocery store. The raw shrimp, you just want to cook it until it gets pink, and the shrimp, if you get pre-cooked shrimp, you just want to unthaw it, and that's mainly what I used it for. I used it to unthaw it. Once your shrimp is pink or fully unthawed, if you're using pre-cooked shrimp, you're going to go ahead and add your 1 teaspoon of salt and a half a teaspoon of chili powder. And you're just going to go ahead and mix that in there to make sure that you incorporate those ingredients together. Now, with the portions that I use for the salt and the chili powder, you can use more if you like to get it to the flavor that you want. Now here you're just going to continue to let that shrimp cook and let all those seasonings marinate with the shrimp. When they're fully cooked, you're just going to go ahead and put those into a separate bowl, and you're going to take that juice and you're going to pour it over the shrimp, and you're just going to set it to the side until later. We're going to come back to it. Now in that same skillet, you're just going to add a little more olive oil to it, and you're going to let that cook for a little while, and you're going to add 1/2 cup of yellow onion, and you're just going to saute those as well, just to get them a little sauteed. You just want them a little tender. You don't want them too tender. And then you're going to add your garlic. Now the garlic, I don't put a number on the garlic. The garlic is just optional. I'm a garlic person, so I just cut and then dump in the skillet and saute. So once those onions and that garlic have cooked for a few moments together, you're going to go ahead and add your 2 cups of quinoa. I would use cheesecloth to drain all of the extra water off. It does make it a lot easier to transfer to the skillet. Then you're going to add 1 teaspoon of salt, a 1/2 teaspoon of chili powder, and a 1/2 teaspoon of cayenne pepper. Once again, you can use as little or as much of these ingredients as you wish. So once you have stirred your seasonings together, you're going to go ahead and add your 4 cups of chicken broth. You're going to take your spatula and you're just going to stir that and make sure there's no lumps, and you're just going to continue to stir just to get it mixed up, and you're going to let that cook. Once it starts bubbling like you see on the screen, you're just going to go ahead and stir some more before you cover it with I guess this was a glass. This was actually a top from another pan, but it doesn't matter which top you use. Just make sure you cover it to let it simmer. So after a few minutes, maybe 5 to 10 minutes, you want to go ahead and uncover the pan, and your quinoa will be nice and fluffy like so, with the steam coming off of it. Then you want to go ahead and add your lemon juice. I did use 1 whole lemon to add to this dish. After you add your lemon juice, you're just going to add your 1/3 cup of parsley, and then you're going to once again incorporate that into the dish and just mix. You see how fluffy that is? That's exactly what your quinoa should look like. Then you're just going to add your shrimp back to the dish. Now, I was being lazy and did not feel like taking all the tails off, so I just put it in here and dealt with the tails later. If you like, I would suggest that you take the tails off before you even cook the shrimp to start with. Just like with every other ingredient that we put into this dish, you just want to make sure that shrimp is incorporated in with the quinoa along with the parsley and the lemon juice. I will go ahead and let it sit on top of the stove just for maybe 3 to 5 more minutes and let everything get heated up together, since that shrimp was sitting to the side for about 15 to 20 minutes. This is basically what the final product looks like. It is ready to be put into its meal prep containers. If you are using it for a family meal, you can divide it however you like. I do post new creative eats every Sunday, so I hope you come back next Sunday for a new dish. Thank you guys for watching, and please like, comment, and subscribe.